luna, las calaveras salen de su tumba. Chomalaca, chomalaca, chombala. Chomalaca, chomalaca, chombala.
Welcome to our Day of the Dead celebration. It is not a sad time. We are here to have lots of fun. That's why we have all these colorful pictures to represent life. It's Day of the Dead is
El Día de los Muertos.
El Día de los Muertos.
Very good.
This is my friend Suhey. She is going to help me today because my Spanish is not as good as hers. So, we're going to describe what we have on our altar. Altar. And first we're going to start with why do we have skeletons?
Well, we have here skeletons because it's like a representation of the people who just passed away. But mainly we have this kind of skulls. It's not the skeleton, but skulls. We have a lot of those, yes. The sugar ones. We made the sugar ones, it's made of sugar, and we decorate it with lots of colors. Mm-hmm. Remember, this is a celebration, so it's full of colors.
In the evening, we can gather either by our altar or even in the cemetery. We will gather by the tombstones, but it's, again, a fun, festive time. They will have picnics and celebrate wonderful memories of their loved ones. We eat special foods, sugar skulls,
calaverita de azúcar,
bread,
pan,
tacos,
empanadas,
mole,
sí,
and
mole. Nice one.
And other treats. Yum! Pan de
muertos. Let's put it closer so they can see it.
Yeah. It's a special bread that is baked at this time of year. Can you see the design? That is to be a bones. It looks kind of like bones.
These little things are the bones, and we also have another type of bread, Mexican bread, that I just want to share with you guys, and are so delicious. Let me move this a little bit.
No, tip this up a little bit so you can
it's
see
a
it.
Pig.
It's shaped like a pig. And this is a shell. We don't want to get our fingers too much on them, but this is a shell. This is delicious. We spread marigolds around, and their smell is to entice the spirits to come visit.
Right. And it's also colorful, so they know where to go and step and just follow the smell to the place. For instance, grandparents are very important in our lives. We don't want to miss them in this special celebration. So they may love mole. We make mole for them. And we have the bread. And also, we have the salt.
Water.
We have water because they are so thirsty. So we want them to drink some water since they have a long way coming down here with us.
Fruit.
Yes.
I like the Pepsi, personally. I love that idea. We light candles for the spirits to find their way back to us. On this table also, besides the food that we talked about, the mole and the fruit and the special breads, but we also have yummy chocolate. And it's mazapan. Mazapan. And
pulpa de tamarindo. It is a Mexican fruit. Well, it's not Mexican. You can find it on America in America, it's a fruit and it's sour. So we add sugar and we cook it and it's delicious, sweet and sour candy.
Another thing that we might do for fun is we might sing and dance and just have a party, which is why we had our singer at the beginning of the video. It's a fun time.
Chumbalaka, chumbalaka, chumbala. Chumbalaka, chumbalaka, chumbala.
We want to remember that sometimes we put on our tables an angel.
Well, this angel here represents, we don't have any babies' pictures here. So in America Latina, in Mexico, we not just celebrate the adults. We also remember those little ones. For instance, the ones who had cancer. But they still live in our hearts. So we are happy because they were with us in earth. So we want to be happy for them and let them know that they are here with us. So there are 2 days.
Yes.
The first, November 1st is a special for angels. We call them angels. And on November 2nd is for the adultos, Dia de los Muertos.
That would be when I would celebrate my parents, which is what I have on the altar today. They where on Halloween on October 31st, where we say trick or treat, in Mexico they say calaveras.
Calaveritas. Calaveritas. This is a calaverita.
So part of our celebration is we are going to make a craft. The craft that I chosen today was to make you put a candle inside a luminaria, and we are going to make one with our cups. And also there are
Papel picado.
cups. And they're just tissue paper. We're not going to make one of these today, but I wanted to show it to you that this is tissue paper that they just folded and cut to make this beautiful dime. It's kind of like our paper snowflakes, only very light and breezy.
In the altar, you can see a lot of those because we want them to know where they are. It's one of part of the things that we put on the table for celebrate them.
To welcome them.
Yes, to welcome them.
I did print up a picture. This is just a picture of one of the cemeteries where everything is beautifully decorated for this time of year. These are examples of some sugar skulls that you could decorate up. Aren't those pretty? And I look like they would taste delicious. And finally, we have marigolds. Only the marigolds in Mexico are a lot bigger than this. They're about, see how small this one is? This is our typical one. Theirs are more like this. They're big and round.
Like this color, but they are so big like a
Carnation.
carnation. Yes.
Yes. But you can really smell it.
Oh yeah. This is
Yes.
This is called flor de cempasúchil. So cempasúchil, isn't it tricky?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to make you say that word.
Thank you so much.
But
I'm so glad.
But this is good because the smell, people will go the people who we are remembering just come through the pot. That's why I put some petals here, so they can smell and follow the pot and just know where they are. And if we put a picture of the persons, they know who they are who is the one who's being remembered. That's why we put the picture. So this is special for them.
For them.
So let me tell you, in Mexico, there is a state, Michoacan, and there's a place, magic place called Pátzcuaro. In that place, you can go and see the beautiful things that people do around as altar. So it's not only at home, but they go to the grave and they decorate them with a lot of flowers, candles, and the food because they want to be closer when they say goodbye. So they are connecting again. So if you try to Google Pátzcuaro and you can see any videos, anything, and you will feel in love. Try it.
One of the decorations is a luminaria for the Day of the Dead, and what it is a picture that is painted on the glass, and then on the inside you put, I have here glow-in-the-dark paint and a candle, and then that lights up at night. Now the glow-in-the-dark paint is really great because I'll just stick it in the sunlight and it will glow, obviously. But if you don't have glow-in-the-dark paint, which I can understand, you can also use regular paint, and I have some right here. This one is going to be the glittery kind, but any kind of paint will work. I like this because it's water. You can wash it off really easily. And I just, again, put my design on the front, and I painted the inside, and I stick in a candle, those battery-operated candles, and there you go. So let me show you how we did that. Here is the cup, and this is one of the, you will receive this as part of the kit. Here is the picture, and this is one of 3 that I will have as part of your kit. You just stick that on the inside like that. And there's where the easy part is. I'm going to take a piece of tape that right to the glass. It doesn't move. And then you just take your marker, which we are going to provide you with as well, and you just simply trace along the picture just like this. I like the flowers. That's probably one of my favorite designs, is the ones with flowers. Doesn't have to be perfect, just colorful and fun. Okay, see now, painted the, just about done. I still have to do the nose. It's a funny little nose, and its funny little smile. There it is, all outlined. Make sure I got it all the way I want it. It looks like it. Then you take this out. And there's the picture on there. Then if you have some paint, you just take your paint. Put a little. I have a little bit in the lid right here. And like I said, this is a glitter paint, so it should be kind of fun. And you just paint the inside of the glass like this. Make sure you get it all the way around so it can show up. It shows up better when you have paint on it. I do say that. If you don't have paint, you can also put a piece of construction paper inside your glass and make it so you can see the picture very easily that way as well. Anyways, I gotta go all the way around again with my paint. And then when it's done, you have to let it dry, of course. You have to let it dry. And it will dry a little bit darker, but look at how easily nice that shows up. And after it's been dry for a while, you stick your candle in the middle. There you go. A glowing lantern for Dia de los Muertos. I hope you enjoyed this program. It's good to learn about other cultures and just the fun things that they do to celebrate different holidays. This is, like I said, a very important holiday in Mexico. And I just wanted to say thank you for joining me and happy Day of the Dead. Bye now.